Bragi, the origin of poetry. At the time of the dispute between the Aesir and the Vanas, when peace had been agreed upon, a vase was brought into the assembly, into which both parties solemnly spat. From this saliva the gods created Kvasir, a being renowned for his wisdom and goodness, who went about the world answering all questions asked of him, thus teaching and benefiting mankind. The dwarves, hearing about Kvasir's great wisdom, coveted it, and, finding him asleep one day, two of their number, Fjalar and Galar, treacherously slew him, and drained every drop of his blood into 3 vessels, the kettle od-hroerir, inspiration, and the bowls sun, or expiation, and bodin, or offering. After duly mixing his blood with honey, they manufactured from it a sort of beverage so inspiring that anyone who tasted it immediately became a poet, and could sing with a charm which was certain to win all hearts. Now, although the dwarves had brewed this marvelous mead for their own consumption, they did not even taste it, but hid it away in a secret place, while they went in search of further adventures. They had not gone very far ere they found the giant Gilling, also sound asleep, lying on a steep bank, and they maliciously rolled him into the water, where he perished. Then, hastening to his dwelling, some climbed on the roof, carrying a huge millstone, while others, entering, told the giantess that her husband was dead. This news caused the poor creature great grief, and she rushed out of the house to view Gilling's remains. As she passed through the door, the wicked dwarves rolled the millstone down upon her head and killed her. According to another account, the dwarves invited the giant to go fishing with them, and succeeded in slaying him by sending him out in a leaky vessel, which sank beneath his weight. The double crime thus committed did not long remain unpunished, for Gilling's brother, Sudung, quickly went in search of the dwarves, determined to avenge him. Seizing them in his mighty grasp, the giant conveyed them to a shoal far out to sea, where they would surely have perished at the next high tide had they not succeeded in redeeming their lives by promising to deliver to the giant their recently brewed mead. As soon as Sudung set them ashore, they therefore gave him the precious compound, which he entrusted to his daughter Gunlid, bidding her guard it night and day, and allow neither gods nor mortals to have so much as a taste. The better to fulfill this command, Gunlid carried the 3 vessels into the hollow mountain, where she kept watch over them with the most scrupulous care, nor did she suspect that Odin had discovered their place of concealment, thanks to the sharp eyes of his ever-vigilant ravens, Hugin and Munin. So that was The Origin of Poetry, the first section of Chapter 6 of Myths of the Norsemen by Helene A Guerber, Bragi. I will be working my way through this book section by section, and if there are any other public domain books that you would like for me to read, please leave a comment below. Did you enjoy this video? Then subscribe for more, and be sure to check me out on Facebook and Patreon. Thank you for listening, and have a lovely evening.